Today we're talking Bad Girls Club Twisted Sisters, Season 15, Episode 9. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
They win it. It's only real in my clique. It's only real in my whip. Whip it, whip it. It's only real in my clique. It's only real in my whip.
What up, AFTERBUZZ? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio. Oh, was that like the Wiz? Like Michael Jackson, the Scarecrow?
That's my whip, y'all.
AFTERBUZZ TV, Bad Girls Club Twisted Sister After Show. I'm joined in studio by Mr. Carter.
What's going on, y'all?
And if you guys are wondering who this is, her name is B.I.A. Bia, and the song's called Whip It. And it was just so hot, so he had to play it.
World Star, right? World Star, y'all.
Well, it was on Apple Music. But yeah, the video's on World Star. All right, let's talk about it. Speaking of bad girls, bad bitches. Hold up, before we do that, what's the phone number? You didn't give me that, Steve.
Yeah, here we go. Phone number is 424-256-1729. Again, that's 424-256-1729.
424-256-1729. He's going to put the number down below. Make sure you guys call all episode long. We're going to try to take as many phone calls as we can. All right, Hanan and Jamie, you don't trust no one in the house. 3 days of no washing dishes. Bitches is dirty.
And that's ridiculous for them to be females. I mean, I guess it's a stereotype when they say that all females are clean, but I mean, damn, no. I mean, that many girls, though? Come on now.
I mean, my thing is like, y'all have been in here too long at this point to where it's like, we need a routine. We need a system.
Okay, get a chore list on the refrigerator, y'all.
Okay, get some chalk paint. paint a wall. So, all right, let's take a call. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where are you from?
What's up? It's Mike. I'm from Queens. I got in a few episodes ago with you two.
Hey,
what's up?
What's up, Mike? All right, so we're talking about Christina asking basically Hanan if anyone got a problem. And if anyone has a problem, anything to say to her face?
Oh, my God. Am I the only one kind of hating this season?
I'm not mad at it. I mean, I'm kind of like, I'm glad it's only 10 episodes.
Because I'm over it.
Because I'm over it now at this point. But I wasn't mad at it. It was intriguing to see the sister thing. I mean, I felt like it was a hot mess a bunch of times.
Well, them having 39 fucking girls in one house was a little bit too much, considering I couldn't tell half of them apart.
Well, that was a problem because, I mean, they were in for like 1 or 2 episodes, and then it's like, we gotta get to know someone else. And then another bitch come in, face ain't even unblurred. Like...
Christina is way too extra. Can we just start with that?
She is a little bit extra. She definitely
her fucking protein shake. Wanted to fight 8 girls over a $5 bill. Jesus, like the girl, your sister did almost shatter her face with a glass. Like,
yeah, in that moment, I felt like the $5. Yeah, it's like, girl, come on. What you mad about $5 for? And then you wasn't worried about the $5. Now you're mad at Jamie for bringing up the $5, and then all of a sudden you're gonna be like, "Yeah, where's my $5? Give me my $5. Give me my $5.
Yeah,
give me my $5." I felt like it was my fucking brother. I wanted to be like, pfft.
Hey, but that was a low blow though. Jamie shouldn't have brought that up. That was a low blow. Like, why are you even bringing that up?
Christina should have been sent home when Angela was sent home. At the end of the day, Christina brings nothing to the table except a slob on TV. I'm sorry.
Shit. Let me take a sip of this. All right. Well, so
she'll fucking take the whole can, the whole teapot
filled with protein, Herbalife protein shakes.
Peanut butter and ice cream in it. That's a protein shake.
Although, you know, when they did the date thing or whatever, I wasn't mad. I mean, she got a nice body. It's thick. It ain't like it's like slop.
No, I joke. I actually kind of liked her in the beginning. It was more her sister, and I said that if Angela was not in that house, I would have liked Christina 10 times more.
But see, here's the thing. I was thinking about Angela, right? And like, who was it last week that was just could not stand? Was it Kristen or was it someone that called in? Someone couldn't stand Angela.
Probably
like
Kristen.
dragged her down. And as I watch her, I'm like, I don't think Angela's ugly. I don't think that like.
Nah, I mean when you see her at the hotel, shit, she ain't ugly from the Skype.
Yeah, I mean obviously everyone has their motherfucking days where they don't wake up like that.
No, she just looks day and night with makeup on and without.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but who doesn't? You know what I'm saying? Like,
remember, if you guys remember, I was the first caller on or the last caller on the second episode, and I was like, "Yo, these two are the hottest ones on the show." And you guys were like, I don't think so.
Child, I can't remember what the fuck I did this morning. All right. Well, all right. What's your Twitter handle? Instagram handle? Because y'all
at Mikey Scabs for both. Thanks so much.
Boom. Thanks for calling in. All right. So then we got Jazz and Jamie. They're talking about that their parents don't like each other. Dad is very much like Jazz, makes a lot of jokes out of bad situations, and it's his way or the highway. I thought we were gonna go a different way with the parents this episode. I felt like normally when parents come, like, I don't know, I felt like they rushed through it with the parents. I feel like we didn't really get to experience or even really learn anything about the girls.
We didn't, because it was the fact that a lot of them have brought both parents, I think is so much background that it would take an episode per sisterhood.
No, I think it would take one episode and you just have to cut the junk out that we were watching today. Like, no one needed to see the auction. No one needed to see the end situation. That can be all put into next week's episode.
The
no
finale,
one had to
though?
see.
Not for the finale, no.
What? The fight over the $5 bill? That's the finale.
That's a finale fight?
Yeah, because I can imagine what the fuck else they're going to do next week. Let's take another caller. Boom! Caller, you're on the line with Bad Girls Club AfterBuzz. What's your name? Where are you from?
Yo, this is Brent from Philly.
Yo, what up, Brent? Why you so G watching Bad Girls Club? He's like, yo, what up, Brent from Philly?
What's up, Jesse? I watch on all the shows.
Yes. All right. Well, let's talk about this one.
All right.
We're talking about Christine. You want to host it? Go ahead.
No, I just like the girls from Philly. Like, I'm from Philly, and like they represent.
Who's from Philly?
The two Jazz. I don't like Hanan and the other girl. They look like
Jazz
they have an autoimmune disease or some shit. Their eyes are big, and they look like Sailor Moon a little bit. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Hey, shout out to Sailor Moon. That used to be the show.
That used to be my shit.
Man,
Sailor Venus, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Mars, Sailor Jupiter.
They look like Sailor Moon had a baby. And that's what they look like.
Low key though, they kind of look like if you were to Photoshop Melina and Katana from Mortal Kombat. Like if you were to use Facetune and Facetune their bodies. But I actually do like them. And I love that they came in the house and they teamed up with Jazz and Jamie. So what we're talking about right now though is when Christina Skypes with Angela, and Christina says, I miss you. Angela says, I miss you too. I'm good, but you haven't called and I feel broken and you never wanted to talk to me when you left the house.
All right. That's Angela is the one that got sent home, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, at this hotel, apparently.
She's just a bitch. And you can tell, I agree with the dad. Like, you don't, when you break up with your husband, you don't say, oh, I'm going to take this daughter and you take this daughter. No, you take both of your fucking daughters. What kind of shit is that? So basically you're saying, I'm taking my favorite daughter and you can have the other one. and you can tell she like put little shit in that girl's head. Like, you got to take care of her. You have to take care of her. She's crazy like her father. She's a crazy one. Because I have to take care of my sister Christina. And what the fuck is up with Christina going cross-eyed in the step when they talk about the $5? She was just sitting there, and her eyes went like cross-eyed.
He said she went cross-eyed. You know, I think she got demons, yo, because when they had her on the ground and her eyes was damn near rolling in the back of her head, and she was screaming. I was like, them is demons, yo.
They should do, this is like, I don't know if she's like the Judy of the season.
Hey, right, like Judy with the voodoo doll.
Yeah, but the thing about Judy is like, Judy's crazy is like a harmless crazy. It's like she's going to go in a corner and like talk to a wall. Where this bitch...
her voodoo doll.
I think the voodoo doll actually possessed Christina because she was like on some other shit. Like, her eyes just went cross-eyed. Like, she's like, I don't care about the $5, but then she's like, oh, give me my $5. I'm like, Listen, I can't.
Wait, was
They
Judy
been 5 hours up 2 weeks ago. I'm over it.
Wait, was Judy breakfast in bed? Judy was that, right?
Yeah, she was the one who threw the oatmeal on Priscilla. She was like, Priscilla,
and then Priscilla
you want breakfast in bed?
Yeah.
And Priscilla,
are you hungry?
No. When I talk to my friends in the morning, I'm like, I woke you up.
Right.
I woke you up.
But wait, and then Priscilla came out. And then Priscilla came out and whooped Judy's ass. Like,
but Judy, the funny thing about Judy is she was like, I sacrificed my blood so you could go home. I'm Jesus. Like,
hey, shout out to Judy, man. Judy was definitely one of the best bad girls in my opinion.
Shout out to Judy. That's dedication. You know what I mean? Talk about people. Come on a show and be dedicated. Brent, what's your Instagram handle?
Just Brent _
Well, there you
Brent
go.
Okay.
Simple name. Thanks for calling in.
Good talking to y'all.
You too.
Thank you,
All
bro.
right, so the girls are prepping for their parents. I awkwardly enjoyed this, like watching them set up the tables. I was just like, oh, good, it's cute. Like no one's killing themselves. Christina starts stressing out because her parents will embarrass them. She also thinks that, Amber and Asia's mama Carol walks in, and she's worried about the scratches on the girls' arms.
They didn't even barely do no fighting, in my opinion. I mean, if anything, they was throwing cheap shots because none of the fights were even directed really towards them. They kept getting involved. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't care for them too. They're pretty though.
Amber, though, here's the thing. Like, I didn't come here to grow up. I came here to work on my patience and short views with my sister. That's called fucking growing up. Like, anytime you're bettering yourself as a human being, like, you're growing up, you're becoming an adult, you're becoming who you are, a sane, normal person. Like, and I get it because they did have a good comment about the house. They were like, this isn't the real world. They set it's almost like a setup in a sense. Like, we can't escape from a person because we're all going crazy. We can't. There's no outlet to escape. You have to deal with the issues. So I get it in that sense of it, but it's like, so y'all are saying basically you broke. Like, you broke under the tension. Did your mama raise you like that?
Which is why she told him to go to war. This is war.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Sound like Camilla's mom.
That was her 5 seconds.
Let's take that call. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you from?
Hey, DJ Jesse J. This is Dante calling for Ginger.
What up, Dante? What's good? I need you to turn the volume down if you're watching this.
Okay.
You did it?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So basically, we're talking about the families coming and visit. What did you think about meeting some of the parents?
I didn't like Asia's Amber's mom. I felt like she was doing extra.
When she was the one that initially started saying something to Jazz's dad, right?
Yeah.
No.
Initially.
When? At what point?
Before the mom was like, oh, that's why he's sitting all over there. Was it Jazz and
No, because I think she was at the table with her daughters.
Really?
Having a talk, yeah.
Okay. That was awkward as all hell. Like what's her name? LaSalle. That's Jazz and Jamie's mom. I got it somewhere here. Yep, LaSalle. Excuse me. LaSalle had no problems voicing her opinion.
But you see where her daughters get it from. Definitely that mouth. That mouth is very slick.
What did you think about the father leaving?
He was irrelevant.
Well, but he's irrelevant to the show, but I don't think he's irrelevant to this moment because I think that was a really important moment for them to grow.
He could at least talk to them, but he just wanted to be by himself.
Christina's parents think that they see a change in her. Would you agree?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say that.
How's she grown?
Well, she's getting along with the other girls, and like without her sister, she feel more freedom.
What are you thinking? You think you see a change?
I'm about 50-50. Only because
that was real nice.
One, it's a show. And, two, I feel like Christina was only trying to show that, I've changed because my parents are here. But me and Angela know the real. Ain't shit changed. She's not here. This is about me and her. We're not done. So no, I haven't grown up. So that's why I'm kind of like, yeah, she really was just kind of showing out because her mama and her daddy was there. That's what I think. But then again, I'm like, you know, there can be some truth to change. Change is a process, so she may not have changed completely overnight, but she's changing. So.
Change for you. Hold on, I'm a periscope while we doing this show right now. Boom, bitches. All right. What came after that? So then all the girls. Oh wait, before we get to that. So Jazz's mom starts talking shit to the dad, talking about, I'm not a woman scorned. He goes home. And then Bruno comes and says basically that he's really upset that Angela's not there. What did you get from the communication between Christina's parents and the girl and the daughters?
Well, I mean, it was kind of okay, but then the talk and whatever.
Well, all right, girl. All right, what's your Instagram handle?
It's at BGC All Stars 01.
Boom. Thank you for calling in. All right. So then we get Laura with all of the parents in the meetings and whatnot. So let's take up a call for this one. Caller on the line with AfterBuzz BGC After Show. What's your name? Where are you from?
Jesse Carter.
What's going on?
Florida.
Hey.
Alex from Florida.
How you doing?
Look, y'all, if you complaining why you can't get through, you clearly are not trying because
Right.
Alex doesn't get through every week.
Listen, I have been trying to get through for like 10 minutes now, so these bitches can just step up their game and know what it is to press that redial button.
That part.
Redial. All right, so we're talking about basically the families coming in and talking to Laura. So let's talk about the first one. We have Angela, Christina, and the parents. The mom feels that Bruno put the girls up against everyone, and Christina stays. Basically, the mom said no. Christina stays with daddy, and Angela comes with me. Bruno felt total opposite of that. What are you guys thinking here?
That's classic mom, dad, like divorce problems. No one ever wants to be the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I come from divorced parents, so I know. And I feel like at the end of the day, the kids know personally who is wrong and right in the situation, but they're not going to call them out on national TV and put all the blame on one. But if I had to guess, I would think the dad is at fault because he strikes me as a European, very dry, like my mom said it.
Judge not, want not, huh?
I know how to deal with that, so I could definitely see that being on his fault.
Okay. The mom also came off a little snippy too. What are you guys on Periscope thinking? Do you guys think Bruno, Christina's parents, Bruno, or the mom? I want to know what you guys think. All right, next let's go down to... Oh wait, and then did you think Angela really is so happy that Christina wants to hang with her?
No.
She was like, I'm just so happy. Like,
because she just got done saying, you don't even seem like you want to hang out with me. Like, and then her face is like, I'm a very genuine person, and I can really tell when somebody's being very genuine or if somebody's being artificial or fake. In my opinion, you could see it all over her face. She was fake.
I honestly feel like Christina saying that was fake. But I don't know. Like, this time around, I felt like Angela honestly feels like, yeah. Because she's been away for a while now. She's been at home, maybe reevaluating certain things. And for once, I felt like those tears were legit. Christina, on the other hand, I don't feel like anything about her is legit. But I felt Angela that one moment.
So everyone in the Periscope, they're all thinking Bruno too. Shout out to Princess Brooklyn. All right, next we got Asia, Amber, and the mom. They went out to lunch. What did you take from that scene? We kind of already spoke on it, but I want to know what you're thinking.
I love her mom. Like, I love because she's military mom. So I felt that, like, when she's like, you better be prepared for war. Like, you know, maybe certain things that she said wasn't very motherly material, but it's something that they needed because Asia and Amber have been very turned down since, like, you know, Angela left. And it's like, okay, where have you girls all this time were so big and bold in this house? Boss up. Now that half of the house is gone, you know, you're OGs. don't let them push you around. I know at the end of the day it sounds corny because I love the replacements. I'm team replacement all the way. But demonstrate them why you guys are originals and be about it.
All right, what's your Twitter handle? Or Instagram, excuse me.
I need to follow Alex.
It's Alex-Polito. And just one more thing, I loved the Wallace sisters' mom and dad. Like, mom, I totally see where they get it from.
Right, they're like a spitting image of their mom. Oh my God, yeah, I thought that too.
That laugh and loud,
right, everything
together.
Spice Tisha. All right, what's your Twitter handle again?
Alex-Polito. Love you guys.
Love you too.
Love you, bro.
All right, let's take in another caller. Caller, you're on the line with Bad Girls Club AfterBuzz. What's your name? Where you from?
My name is Janedy from Philly.
What? Yes, Philly on the line. All right. We're talking about the mothers and the family. Basically, the family's coming and talking with Laura. So Sue and Hanan's mom, we kind of find out that Hanan is like the chief. When Mama, she feels like her mom is like, which very Middle Eastern of them. Very Middle Eastern. I feel like I do this with my mother, but it's like she won't like. Not that she won't stand up for herself, but she just kind of like lets things just kind of happen.
She's passive?
She's kind of passive. Like, she's like, it's not that big a deal. Like, it didn't really bother me. And it bothers me. Like, I'm like, what? Bitch. So, I can totally understand that. What did you think about Sue kind of coming in and being like, no, I'll take that role on so you don't have to take it on?
I can see, like, where they get it. Like, it shows Hanan is, like, the protector. She's always trying to protect her sister. And Susu, she's like the chill one, kind of. So I get that from them.
What did you, as far as Jazz and Jamie, when they went in to meet with Laura basically had them tape a message to their dad. And I was confused. If the dad went home, why did the mom go home?
Well, they said she had to go to work.
Had to work. Yeah, I would have loved to see the dad stay, though.
But, like, if they knew the mom had to go to work, couldn't they have done it on the first day? I feel like that was a really important one for those two girls because they're the youngest and they've had so much trouble in the house. But honestly, I mean, I feel like they've actually held themselves pretty much together. Other than, you know what I mean? Like, they're out twerking, let the kids live. Jeez. Yeah. What did you think about the message that was recorded for the father? Do you think
I thought she was pretty harsh, but I don't know. I feel like it's like some back history that we don't know. So I would have loved to see how it would have played out if the dad would have stayed in the mom.
Me too. Maybe at the reunion we'll get something.
I don't think that's what they really wanted to say to their dad, though. I think they were just angry.
Yeah,
I can tell it in their eyes. That's not what they wanted to really say.
There was so much disappointment in them. It's like, what are we really doing? Right, like, if I say what I want to say, I'm gonna look corny, and he's not even gonna care. Oh, I just feel bad because, you know, they're young girls. They need their father. They're still at that age where they can, you know, they're daddy's girls, and I see that in their eyes. That's just unfortunate, Joe. Do you see that in their eyes?
I do.
So deep. What's your Instagram handle?
It's at ILUVNISH.
Yes, thank you for calling in, Philly.
All right.
Yeah.
Boom. All right, so what do we get after that? After that, we get to this date auction. Although, before that, the nail salon, Jamie says she wants to stop with all the fighting. I was like, all right, girl.
Well, I mean, her and Jasmine never came into the house with the mentality of we finna fight all these bitches anyways. They were always just like, we came here to turn up, but everybody hated them. So, I mean, that's nothing that hasn't been already demonstrated by them anyways. They ain't never wanted to come and fight. They like, nigga, we here to turn up.
Yeah. All right, so we get to the date auction. Christina, feisty redhead with dusty shorts, got sold for $30.
Okay, hold on. Do you remember in 2007 when Britney Spears performed like her last
House of Blues,
her last
Eminem
big
tour?
awards, yes, and she did the Give Me More performance, and she had like that black. That's what that reminded me of, and I'm like, I'm such a Britney Spears fan.
That's blasphemous right here. Like the fact that you would ever dare. First of all, she was 30 times the weight that Britney Spears. Go back and watch it. You can be like, oh, it wasn't that bad. We were just
but that performance was not a good performance.
No, it was not for Britney Spears.
For not at all.
But the thing is she wasn't even. She's performing like how Britney was performing in Vegas 2 years ago. She was just like. She looked like Honey Boo Boo, an adult version of Honey Boo Boo at that point. But I mean, her legs. I thought her legs looked good. I thought, you know what I mean, thick thighs. I'm surprised $24.50. I'm surprised someone in there ain't hit it for more, thinking she was like a prostitute or something. That they'd be able to let her at least sit on her face, something. You know what I mean? Like, we got Jazz saying Jamie looks like SpongeBob when they get on the bus, and that kind of sets some ish off. All right, let's take that call. Caller, what's your name? Where are you from?
What's good? Marcus from LA.
What's going on, Marcus?
Marcus from... Oh my gosh, you're crazy. All right, so we're talking about, we're on the bus. Jazz says Jamie looks like SpongeBob. Hanan tells Jazz to argue with the other girls and not Jamie. Problem? What did you think of that?
I think yeah, like, beat those other bitches up. They're all whack. Like, they're just like, you should be the replacements. I mean, this is already established. So I agree with Hanan and Susui. Like, these should be arguing. But you know what? Real relationships do argue and bicker here and there. So you know what? It's fine. You know, it's kind of normal to a point. You know.
Mm-hmm. What did you think? All right, so then after that, we get Jazz on the stairs. Now, if you watch the editing at this part, it was so chopped, so I really don't even know how this is going to go. But I had to rewind it because I was like, Carter, did you see that? So we literally see Jazz on the staircase, and Jamie's next to Hanan. And all of a sudden, if you keep watching it, Jazz switches where Jamie is, but she's eating like Chinese food.
Like always, she stay eating like.
But I'm just saying, like,
where did the plate of food?
Where did the plate of food magically just got? And how did she teleport next to that?
Right.
So
come on, oxygen.
Yeah, that's more Bunamari than oxygen, but. All right, so then they get up on the stairs. Jamie says Christina wants to know about the $5. Shade on Jamie's behalf. Now, due to the editing now, I'm wondering, was this taken a little out of context? Although Christina sounded pretty shocked.
The $5 is kind of petty, but at the same time, you know, these girls are bored as hell, they're drunk as hell, there ain't shit to talk about except, you know, something that got ripped up. Like, what do you expect, you know? So it is petty, but at this point, it's like, it's the bad girls club. It's just like the petty girls club by now, you know?
Doesn't it remind you when, I think it was All Stars or Redemption, they went to like a craft store and they got like glitter or something like that, and someone fucked with the glitter, and then they got into like a big fight over the glitter, and it was like, okay, like, let's just drop it. Was that Redemption or All Stars? I think it was Redemption.
That was I think that was Jada and Judy, if I remember correctly.
Boom. Yep. Well, I know Judy was involved with it, but I can't. Jada, maybe. But
yeah, because remember they beefed it. They were having issues and shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was them.
That just kind of brought me back to that moment about that $5. All right. Well, stay on the line with us because we're just gonna go into what predictions.
And now your AfterBuzz TV.
We don't have Kristen here to do that. Shout
All right,
out to you, Kristen.
So next week's season finale, what do y'all think is gonna happen? We got a mariachi band. Like, are they supposed to go to Mexico or something? And then it got canceled? What you think?
At this point, you know, they're sending so many girls to the hotels and all that shit. I don't think they got money to send them anywhere, but they got a mariachi band there, you know, so.
They can feel like they're in Mexico.
Like, we're going to bring Mexico
to you. Mexico to you. What's up?
Right.
Happy birthday. Hold on till May. Nothing will go down. I'm kind of feeling like nothing's going to happen the last episode. I feel like they're building. I do feel like that. I feel like they're building it up, and we're going to end up not even getting that fight. We see Hanan versus... Although, you know what? No. I can't imagine Christina not going out. I can't imagine that Christina and one of the damn Hanan sisters ain't gonna pop off.
The
Hanan sisters. They just look like the falafel sisters.
Christina's ass, because she needs to get her ass kicked. Angel and Amber, they're... You know what? They're okay. You know, they kept it kind of real, but Christina, she needs to get her ass beat. We did see a chair flying somewhere, so hopefully that's
right.
Christina. Sorry.
It looked like
So hopefully that was pointed at Christina.
Some kind of fight.
I just, here's what I can't wait. And me and Kai were dying at this, but that editing scene of them laughing.
Oh, right at the end, and that clapping.
And Amber and Asia's face. Oh,
like it, shut up.
Jeezy.
And it looked like they was doing that shit on purpose.
Yep. Although it does look like Oxygen was kind of chopping it up, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. It's the last episode. I need a big bang. I can't wait for the reunion, and I hope Oxygen, you know what I mean? You brought all these dumb bitches here, so pay for all their tickets to get out to LA. I want to see the reunion fully loaded. Fully loaded. I want the blurred out sisters' face. I want them in there too. And if they don't come, you better have some fucking wax figures of them like you did the fucking sisters last season.
So wax figures.
Something. You know what I mean? You can melt their faces off. All right, Marcus, where can everyone follow you?
Marcus LMFAO on IG, the show.
Boom. Thank you for calling. Wait, Princess Brooklyn, who's not going to the reunion?
Peace out.
All right, bro.
Someone ain't going to the reunion. Come on, girl. I know this got lag on it, but I just need it before we go out. Oh, and we don't even get the chat. Take that phone call. Let's see if they know. If they don't, we just gotta hang up. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where are you from?
Gino from Maryland.
Gino. Do you know any tea on? Do you know any tea on the reunion?
I know that the four of them. I think it's Hanan, Susu, Jamie, and Jasmine. I think Liv. Yeah, when they come out on stage, I think they all just go crazy and they just attack everybody and get kicked out right away.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
That's what I saw on Instagram. I don't know how true it is. Sometimes, like, they're hit or miss sometimes.
Do we know if it's a 2-part or 3-part episode?
I hope it's a 3-part episode, yeah. I was really disappointed last season that it was only a 2-part reunion.
I hope it's only a 2-part.
I mean, I feel it's enough tea to get 3 parts. It's enough girls for 3 parts.
There is, but the way Oxygen does it, it's like their first one. Princess Brooklyn, I didn't see who you were talking about, so put the name back up of who's not going to be at the reunion. The first episode is always like this. It's almost like another episode of Bad Girls Club of them leading up to the reunion, and it's like a meh episode. Then the second episode is usually bomb, and then the third episode is like, why the fuck? We could have put this all in.
Yeah, but I'm glad they started doing that though, because before they used to just have the people talk on Twitter, you know, on the repeat episodes, and you didn't really understand why, like who was clicked up or not. But now you understood why, and that's why I thought it was interesting. But I don't think they even did that last season, did they?
No.
I'm not sure.
So Princess said the original twins and the doll girls aren't showing up. The original twins and then
the millionairesses.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, Gino, what's your Instagram?
It's the Gino Bino, and I have BGC Instagram. It's BGC.15 spelled out.
Boom. Thank you, Gino. All right, guys, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys can keep in contact with me at DJ Jesse J.
Y'all can keep in contact with me at Mr. Carter.
Boom. Till next week. Same time, same place. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later, bitches.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.